Tarek. Good afternoon
Good afternoon to you.
and welcome to Fridays 2017.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
So, for Nexans, how has the past 3 days been so far?
Again, Nexans has been the region here for the last 20 years, and that's gives us a clear understanding how the market has been migrating over this very long period, I would call, in terms of technology, in terms of customers, in terms of market demands. So we've been witnessing how things are moving over the past period, and I can say again, Jartix is another remarkable success, if not only for Nexans, I believe for many of the vendors around in different industries. The crowd been visiting is really top-notch crowd. People really coming looking for specific requirements. Apart, of course, people wants to get updated on technology. From Nexus perspective, we feel up to the moment it's a pretty successful event.
So, like over the years, and based on your conversation with the customers in the past 3 days, how have you seen their demand evolving?
Evolving. Um, Again, if we're looking at the change in the industry here, we are differentiating the structure of the land infrastructure into two parts. The enterprise part, which is the normal traditional structure cabling that you can do in a hospital, in government, in hotel or whatever. And the part which has been now really dominating the requirements of the market is the data center, because it's a big data world now. The IoT is really going to require a lot of high-speed data networks and data centers behind them. So we believe there's a lot of requirements on how people really plan their future data centers with a good capex and a good opex as well. So we felt like most of the attraction for people now is talking about that particular data center product. The structured cabling environment, nothing much have changed. It's more or less been very as a linear growth in terms of technology, but data center definitely every day we see a lot of data requirements. Now we were talking about 10 gig data centers as a minimum, now talking 25 gig on data centers on copper, 40 gig and 50 gig on copper, 200 gig on fiber, 400 gig on fiber. So you can see like it's a very, very fast growing technology.
So Nexans as a company, like what kind of a transition or change have you brought to this market?
Sure, normally, as I always say, structured cabling or the land infrastructure in general, whether in data center or enterprise, you always have to be ahead of technology because that is a product that always stays with a lifetime average of 20, 25 years. So it's not a product that you install today and then tomorrow, like replacing a switch or upgrading a software. It's a really difficult to refurbish or to exchange. So we always have to be ready for the requirements. So I would say today we are ready for the latest in enterprise, the 10 gig. We are ready for the 200 gig, 400 gig on data center on fiber. And we are ready also for 25 gig and 40 gig and 50 gig on copper. So on that part of the land infrastructure, we're always ahead of the technology requirements to make sure that if you invest today, it's not for today, it's for also your future requirements. What we brought additionally in our exhibition, I think we've done that last year, but I think this year we've become more matured in this part of the world, the Middle East. We have our FTTO solution, which is fiber to the office, and that's a solution really totally different from the normal land infrastructure, in the sense that it's really dependent 100% on fiber. So there's no really any more copper involved. It has a lot of advantages in terms of the capex as well as opex. Which we felt like this year we had a lot of very good perception of people when they came to know about it. It's worth to say that this is maybe new in Middle East, but it's been used in Europe for the last 8 years. And we feel like that will really take over the land infrastructure in niche market related mainly to areas like big hospitals, university campuses, and for example in government airports where really a space is an issue.
So, like as you said, the growth in structured cabling has been very linear, right? What kind of next wave can we expect in the structured cabling market?
I think structured cabling has been a very successful product for technology since it started the path over the beginning of the 1 meg and 10 gig and 10 meg. The Cat 6A, which is supposed to be the latest in enterprise today, is providing up to 10 gig speed. We still see there's a lot of time for people to reach the 10 gig level on horizontal cabling. So we do not believe there will be a real demand. That what is new in the demand of the copper infrastructure is the wireless technology that's coming with the new standards now, requesting the 2.5 gig and 5 gig. However, even though it is recently 2016 only standardized, we are ready for it because your structured cable today can support up to 10 gig, and we do not believe in the very near future we will see a demand higher than 10 gig.
Right. And and if we talk about the next generation data centers, okay. So how is this Nexans, CIO's best friend in that journey?
Uh, could you could I get your question in another way,
Okay,
please?
so like Nexans as a company, and
Yes,
because now everybody is talking about the data center revolution and
true,
the next generation of data centers.
true.
Okay, so therein, how are you a CIO's best friend?
See, always what we do, I mean, every customer from our experience having different requirements and different growth path and different migration path. So we always, before, we are actually doing it beyond being a vendor or a manufacturer. So we really have a team that will really come in what we call an engaged program of Nexans, where it's involving the design phase, implementation phase, pre-design even in some cases, creation of the material list. So that means that every product or solution we give to a client, it's tailored to his today and future requirements, showing all the migration path based on his day-to-day needs. So I would say like we are more into being more than supportive to our clients. And in most of the cases, when it comes to these specific projects, the relationship is between Nexans and the end customer directly. And then whoever involves in the middle as a channel to market, that's for us is our always least concern.
Right. So like, can we expect any new partnerships or new solutions coming on from
To be
Nexans
honest,
soon?
yes, of course, it's going to happen, but always we don't feel like announcing something upfront. But we are expecting here in the region a couple of new channel assignments in the region, and we hope that will be also adding more growth to our reach to the market.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Tarek,
Thank you,
and
my
wishing all
pleasure.
the best for tomorrow and the rest of
My
2018.
pleasure. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much for you
much.
as well.